I remember that face now. Our MC realizes, recognition dawning slowly across memories. He's the successor of Count Loges, allied with House Perdium for generations. Cain Loges, our MC identifies, memories of their complicated shared history resurfacing instantly. He was my only friend back then. Our MC reflects, voice tinged with nostalgia. An enemy, he adds grimly, revealing this relationship's complicated, painful, contradictory nature completely. This regressed mercenary's past holds countless layers few could ever fully understand. Something about Cain's sudden, unexpected arrival feels calculated, deliberate, and genuinely dangerous now. Their history together promises this reunion will be anything but simple or peaceful. Our badass MC braces himself, knowing exactly how unpredictable Cain has always been throughout his entire chaotic life. Old wounds and complicated loyalties are about to collide violently once more. Right here, right now. What happened here, Ricardo? Our MC demands, arriving at this chaotic, tense scene. We came to investigate because we were alerted of a commotion at this pub. We arrived to find Master Cain with one of his guard knights, Ricardo explains. He recognized us and asked whether the rumors about you were true. Scovan told him about what exactly happened. Ricardo continues, recounting the tense exchange. How dare you lie to the successor of House Loges? Cain accused furiously. But then, this happened. Ricardo trails off, revealing something unexpectedly chaotic occurred. Hey now, you can't say it like that. Cain interjects casually, downplaying the entire incident. This regressed, mercenary senses growing danger lurking beneath this seemingly innocent, casual conversation. Something about Cain's presence here feels far more calculated than anyone currently realizes right now. This old man was blabbering on about how you took down orcs and treacherous guard knights. I was just beating some sense into him for telling such blatant lies. Cain shrugs. Flashback reveals, that's right, this is what Cain was like. He always treated me like his underling. Our MC recalls bitterly, remembering their dynamic. Whenever he came to Perdium, he would cause all kinds of chaos. No one was able to stop him, since I was practically subordinate to him. But no one actually looked down on Cain. Unlike me, plagued by inferiority, Cain was always praised for his overflowing confidence and charismatic demeanor. I was always compared to him. Our MC reflects, old wounds resurfacing painfully. What have we here? Cain sneers, provoking confrontation deliberately and calculatedly now. He should have attacked me already just for calling him a liar, Cain thought. Flashback reveals the sinister plot. Some time ago, at Loges Manor. You want me to kill our MC? Cain reacts, genuinely shocked by this request. My master will support House Loges wholeheartedly. The disguised schemer promises enticingly. Taking down that fool isn't a problem, but he's a noble successor too. How do you expect me to kill him? Cain demands, seeking practical details now. Simply challenge him to a duel and make it look like an accident. I will accompany you, disguised as your guard knight, to advise you. A chance like this does not come by every day. The schemer tempts him. I never expected anyone to ask me to kill my own cousin, Cain admits. Let's get going at once, he decides, reluctantly agreeing to this dark scheme. Are they trying to eliminate him before he becomes a problem? Cain wonders. What are you waiting for? Cain demands impatiently, expecting his usual lavish treatment. You ought to bring me everything you've prepared for me, he insists arrogantly. The festival was canceled, wasn't it? Then we ought to celebrate. Cain suggests. We were always in agreement when it came to things like this, right, friend? Flashback deepens. Don't tell me you mean that. He always ordered me around. Get him booze and women whenever he came by. Our MC recalls bitterly. As if I would do that now, he thinks, resolve hardening against old patterns. I only went along back then because I didn't want beatings, he remembers painfully. So whenever you came by, I had to use all my money accommodating you. MC remembers Belinda telling him, don't you remember how his lordship cut you off for wasting money? There it is. Our MC realizes, spotting his perfect, calculated opportunity to make money finally emerging. Hey, buddy. Kane calls impatiently, expecting immediate compliance. Hurry up, will you? He demands, expecting his usual lavish treatment. Can't you see that I'm waiting? Oh, sure, no problem. Our MC replies innocently, plotting something clever. Before I do that, don't you owe me something? He asks, catching everyone off guard. What would I owe you? Kane asks, genuinely confused by this sudden reversal. All those things you asked me to prepare, I paid for it all. Pay up. With interest, I'll round it to 1,000 gold. 1,000? Kane gasps, utterly stunned by this outrageous, calculated demand. That would hardly be 100 gold. You did that because we're friends. It's called a friendship fee, Kane said mockingly. Our badass MC counters cleverly, defending his logic. You call that friendship? I was just being your lackey, he retorts sharply. So hurry up and pay me back before I crush you. Our MC threatens. I need a lot of money right now, you see. Our MC explains bluntly. Has he gone mad? Onlookers whisper, shocked by this bizarre financial demand. Talking back to me because I loosened your leash a bit, Kane snarls furiously. It seems like you're fooling yourself into thinking you're actually strong now. Just because you went around lying about defeating knights, he accuses dismissively, angrily. A useless leech. No wonder everyone calls you a lost cause. Kane insults harshly, telling lies like that. He continues mocking, refusing to believe any genuine transformation occurred. Get a grip, will you? Kane demands, growing increasingly frustrated by this exchange. This regressed mercenary remains completely unbothered, calmly executing his clever, calculated financial plan. Every insult Kane hurls only strengthens our badass MC's quiet, unshakable resolve further, revealing absolutely nothing of his true, hidden intentions. Tension explodes as Kane's patience finally shatters completely, resorting to physical violence instantly. A powerful punch flies toward our MC, testing his newfound strength directly. Are you all right, young master? The fake guard screams, watching in absolute terror. Get up. You blocked that punch, our MC said. Kane realizes, genuinely stunned by this feat. Stand back, young lord, the fake knight shouts, rushing forward protectively and urgently. How dare you? He exclaims, shocked by this brazen, public assault unfolding. This regressed mercenary's incredible reflexes shock everyone witnessing this unexpected, dramatic confrontation firsthand. Every assumption about his weakness crumbles instantly the moment that punch connects harmlessly. Chaos erupts across the pub as witnesses scramble, unsure exactly what they just witnessed happen here. This single moment will change absolutely everything moving forward from here, setting the entire narrative in motion. What's going on? Master RMC did actually. Did anyone see what happened? Someone whispers, confused. The disguised schemer reveals their true colors. So that's what you're up to? RMC understood. How's my acting? Kane asks smugly, revealing this scuffle was staged deliberately. Excellent. You made it look like Lord RMC is at fault. This is more than enough reason to challenge him to a duel. This is my chance to gain a powerful supporter, the schemer explains eagerly. I need to impress him by succeeding. Kane realizes, motivated by ambition. If you succeed, my master will support House Loges wholeheartedly, they promise. This is my chance to cut off our useless alliance to Perdium. How dare you attack me for confirming whether your lies are true? Cain accuses. RMC, I challenge you to... He begins, interrupted suddenly. I challenge you to a duel. Cain Loges, our badass MC, declares first. You insulted me, the successor of House Perdium, in front of my people, and tarnished our nobility by assaulting one of my knights, our MC declares. You don't intend to back out, do you? He challenges, voice unwavering. I always knew you were a fool, but... Cain sneers, unbothered. I didn't think you would dig your own grave like this, he mocks. All right, I accept your challenge, Cain declares, walking directly into the trap. Don't blame me if you end up dead, he threatens, unaware of reality. Ricardo, our MC calls out urgently, already planning his next calculated move. Oh, yes. Ricardo responds, startled by this sudden, unexpected command. Bring all the merchants who are protesting by the castle here at once. Tell them this is a chance for them to make a lot of money. This regressed mercenary has just turned a deadly duel into a lucrative opportunity. With the festival suddenly cut short, disappointment lingers across the entire territory. The mood dies down as merchants counting on tourism remain deeply frustrated still. Tourists eager to spend their time and money now have nowhere to go. And if we were to hold a grand event to entertain them, a duel between Lord Cain and young Lord gets announced dramatically. Everything on Lord Cain. We finally get to see that good-for-nothing lose. 3 for the price of 2. Get it here cheap, vendors shout excitedly. Place your bets here. Form an orderly line. Chaos erupts joyfully everywhere. Lord Cain, the crowd chants, overwhelmingly confident in his certain victory. Bet everything on Lord Cain. There's no doubt he'll win, they insist loudly. This regressed mercenary's brilliant financial scheme is already working perfectly, exactly as calculated from the very beginning. How dare you make a mockery of this sacred duel? Cain accuses, watching curiously. Let me warn you. Cain threatens ominously, drawing his weapon with intent. Once drawn, this blade will not come to a halt, he declares menacingly. Right, this must be what you bastards are after, our MC responds calmly. Since we have enough of a crowd, let's start. The announcer begins excitedly. I don't think this will be much of a wager, the fake guard remarks confidently. WOL. Not a single person has bet on a young master, so it means the outcome is obvious, right? Spectators assume, dismissing him entirely. How could that good-for-nothing ever hope to defeat Lord Cain? They scoff mockingly. This regressed mercenary remains completely unbothered by everyone's overwhelming, dismissive doubt surrounding him. He's calculated every single outcome already, long before this duel even began. Someone place a hopeless bet. Onlookers mock, watching the crowd's overwhelming doubt. Your people are against you. Cain taunts, refusing to believe in our MC's chances. What if you change the wager? Let's bet on how long Lord our MC lasts. Suddenly, a loyal voice of Scoven cuts through. I will bet on young master our MC. Then Elena steps forward boldly. I want to bet on my brother too. Lady Elena, the crowd gasps, genuinely shocked by this unexpected public declaration. Please remember that I tried to stop you. Someone adds, voice filled with worry. Is more than enough, someone shouts, moved by this powerful, emotional display. This regressed mercenary finally has genuine supporters believing in his true, hidden strength. Their unwavering faith means more to him than anyone could possibly imagine right now, fueling his resolve even further. What a waste of time, Kane scoffs, utterly dismissive of this entire spectacle. Now then, get ready, the announcer declares, tension building across the crowd. MC smirks condescendingly. I am older than you, and it would look bad to charge at my little cousin, right? This calculated insult drips with arrogant superiority, designed to provoke and humiliate Kane. Who cares if you're older? Huh, Kane shouts, defending himself fiercely. Tension crackles through the air as both combatants finally face each other directly. This regressed mercenary's calm composure contrasts sharply against Kane's overconfident, dismissive posturing completely. Everyone watches with bated breath, unsure exactly what this legendary confrontation will ultimately bring. The duel is about to begin, and nothing will ever be the same. The duel finally begins as Kane moves first, testing our MC's reactions immediately. You can't act like you have a reputation to uphold, Kane taunts loudly. Steel clashes as Kane unleashes his signature overwhelming, brute force fighting style completely. Our badass MC dodges skillfully, analyzing every movement with calculated, battle-hardened precision instantly. Look at Lord Kane go. A single hit will be enough to take him down. The crowd erupts with excitement, still fully expecting this predictable, one-sided outcome. This regressed mercenary studies his opponent carefully, waiting patiently for the perfect opening. Every dodge and parry reveals hidden skill few in attendance could possibly recognize. Kane's confidence remains unshaken, completely unaware his supposed victim is calculating everything methodically. The true nature of this duel has yet to reveal itself fully, but everything is about to change dramatically. Oh no, shouldn't we try to stop this, my lady? A worried Belinda asks Elena. Meanwhile, Kane's proven strategy unfolds exactly as always, overwhelming, relentless offensive pressure. Whoever crosses swords with Kane inevitably falls into his devastating, calculated trap eventually. Once opponents experience his overwhelming power, they become consumed by pure desperation. They focus entirely on evasion, tiring themselves out until an opening finally appears. That's precisely how Kane has always won every single confrontation throughout his life. You're dodging like a cute little rat. It looks like you did improve. Kane mocks, genuinely impressed despite his condescending, dismissive tone throughout. You've always been good at running away, he taunts, still confident in victory. This regressed mercenary's patient, calculated strategy continues unfolding exactly as he planned. Every calculated dodge brings him closer to revealing his true, devastating capabilities. Young master! Someone screams as the confrontation escalates toward genuine, terrifying danger. It's over for you, buddy, Kane declares, intent shifting menacingly toward violence. It's time for you to die, he threatens, abandoning any pretense of restraint entirely. I really didn't mean to go easy on you, MC admits, voice suddenly serious. But you went too far, he growls, genuinely enraged by this humiliating exchange. This regressed mercenary's calm dodging has clearly wounded Kane's fragile, overinflated pride deeply. What began as a mockery duel has now become a genuine, life-threatening confrontation. Our badass MC's expression hardens, recognizing this dangerous shift in Kane's demeanor instantly. Every spectator holds their breath, sensing this duel has crossed into deadly territory now. This regressed mercenary has faced far worse than an angry, prideful noble ever before in his life. He gathered his mana into his legs to jump back. Spectators gasp, utterly astonished. Our badass MC's impressive countermove shocks everyone watching this escalating, dangerous confrontation completely. That technique of yours, You must have thought you were the greatest swordsman, because everyone bowed to your brute strength. Our MC analyses, voice cold and calculated. I'll help you face the truth, he declares, confidence radiating through every word. This regressed mercenary refuses to be intimidated by Kane's escalating, desperate violence anymore. You can't do a thing. Kane screams, growing increasingly desperate and unhinged completely. Every exchange reveals the growing gap between reputation and genuine, battle-tested combat skill. Our MC's analytical precision continues dismantling Kane's confidence piece by devastating piece. The tide of this duel has decisively, irreversibly shifted in our favor now, and everyone can clearly see it. The battle continues intensifying as our badass MC systematically dismantles Kane's overwhelming confidence completely. Every strike lands with precise, calculated efficiency, proving his true combat mastery undeniably. What was that? Young Lord has improved so much, spectators exclaim, utterly stunned. Disbelief ripples through the crowd as their assumptions crumble before their very eyes. I shouldn't have bet everything on Lord Kane, someone panics, realizing their costly mistake. Regret spreads rapidly as more spectators recognize this duel's true, shocking trajectory unfolding. This regressed mercenary's carefully calculated strategy continues proving devastatingly effective against overconfident, arrogant opposition. Every doubt anyone held about him evaporates instantly with each impressive, skillful exchange. The tables have completely turned, leaving Kane supporters scrambling desperately for answers now. This underdog story is quickly transforming into an unforgettable, legendary triumph unfolding live. My wounds are shallow. Kane realizes, genuinely confused by this strange discovery. Don't tell me he held back? The horrifying truth finally dawns on him completely. When did that bastard get so good? Kane demands, disbelief mixing with growing fear. It's no fun when our skill level is so different, our MC remarks casually, confidently. This devastating, almost condescending observation shatters whatever remained of Kane's crumbling composure entirely. I'll use my bare hands, our badass MC declares, delivering the ultimate, humiliating insult. From now on, he finishes, refusing to even use his weapon anymore. This regressed mercenary's overwhelming confidence radiates through every calculated, devastating word spoken aloud. I'll teach you a lesson now, he promises, voice steady and utterly unshaken. The crowd watches in stunned silence, witnessing this legendary underdog's spectacular, undeniable triumph unfold before their very eyes completely. Teach me a lesson? Kane asked. That's right. You don't stand a chance against my sword. So I thought I'd switch to a good old fist fight, MC declares confidently. Isn't that your forte? He mocks, believing he's guaranteed easy victory. In exchange, I'll bet you twice the amount, 2,000 gold on winning. Unarmed? T2,000? Spectators gasp, shocked by this outrageous doubled wager. But it's a duel. Someone murmurs, confused why MC would abandon his weapon. Why would he challenge Kane to an unarmed duel? Others wonder, baffled. I never thought I'd be grateful our MC is out of his mind. Fate is on our side. The fake guard celebrates, sensing opportunity in this chaos. All right, place your new bets, the announcer declares eagerly. An unarmed duel between Lord our MC and Lord Kane. Board of feasts. But still, maybe this time, I'll bet on Lord our MC. Someone decides bravely. Don't make me laugh. You can go ahead and fight without your weapon. Kane sneers. Our badass MC remains completely calm, accepting this unarmed challenge without hesitation whatsoever. Tension builds across the crowd as both fighters prepare for this unusual confrontation. "That bastard! Get your sword, young master," Belinda shouts, genuinely worried for him. Despite the concern, our MC refuses assistance, trusting entirely in his own abilities now. "You really do need a beating," MC declares, still radiating overwhelming, dismissive confidence completely. This regressed mercenary's calm demeanor contrasts sharply against Kane's growing frustration and aggression. Every spectator watches nervously, unsure whether this unarmed gambit will prove brilliant or reckless. The tension in the air grows thicker as both combatants circle each other cautiously. This calculated risk could either cement his legend or end everything right here. The unarmed duel finally begins as both fighters exchange rapid, calculated strikes. Kane relies entirely on his overwhelming brute strength, expecting an easy, effortless victory. Our badass MC dodges with impossible speed, refusing to let a single blow land. "What the hell?" spectators gasp, watching this seemingly impossible display unfold before them. "How is he able to move that fast?" Others wonder, utterly stunned by his agility. This regressed mercenary's countless battles have honed reflexes far beyond ordinary human capability. Young Lord might actually win at this rate, someone realizes, genuinely shocked. "Get up. We're just getting started," our MC declares, voice steady and confident. Every dodge chips away further at Kane's crumbling, overconfident composure and pride. The crowd's earlier certainty begins wavering as this underdog story unfolds spectacularly before everyone watching closely. The fight continues intensifying as our badass MC systematically evades every desperate, powerful attack. Kane grows increasingly frustrated, unable to land a single meaningful blow anywhere. Sweat drips down his face as exhaustion begins setting into his overconfident, tiring body. This regressed mercenary maintains perfect composure, conserving energy while methodically studying every weakness available. Each dodge feels effortless, contrasting sharply against Kane's increasingly desperate, wild swinging attempts. The crowd watches in stunned silence, witnessing their predetermined outcome crumble before their eyes. Every second that passes shifts momentum further away from Kane's crumbling, fragile confidence completely. Our MC's analytical mind calculates the perfect moment to finally turn this fight decisively. This entire spectacle continues proving that reputation means absolutely nothing against genuine, battle-tested experience earned through countless brutal wars fought in a previous, forgotten lifetime. Suddenly, Kane's demeanor shifts dramatically, revealing genuine desperation beneath his crumbling confidence completely. "You never even dared to look me in the eye before," he shouts, enraged. "You always did as you were told when I visited," he continues, bewildered. This regressed mercenary's newfound defiance clearly shatters Kane's entire understanding of their relationship. Something deeper drives Kane's aggression now, beyond mere wounded pride or embarrassment alone. "I need to kill you for my family's future," Kane finally confesses, voice breaking. This shocking revelation exposes the true, sinister manipulation behind this entire staged confrontation. Our badass MC's expression hardens, realizing Kane has been genuinely deceived and manipulated completely. This isn't simple rivalry anymore. It's a desperate man fighting for his family's survival. The true mastermind behind this entire scheme remains hidden, pulling strings from the shadows. "I feel bad for your father," our MC reflects, understanding the deeper tragedy unfolding here. Count Loges lent House Perdium crucial support until his family nearly faced ruin. All because he genuinely valued his friendship with our MC's father completely. And yet his own son now harbors entirely different, manipulated intentions instead. Flashback reveals years ago. "You're sending aid to Perdium again?" Cain protests angrily. "I know Count Perdium is your friend, but we hardly have enough. Why do you keep pouring funds into a territory headed for ruin? Why would you help House Perdium merely days after returning home?" "Don't go, father," young Cain pleads, worried about his family's dwindling resources. "Why do you keep helping House Perdium when everyone is against it?" "I have no special reason," Count Loges replies simply. "But we are friends," he explains, revealing genuine, selfless loyalty completely. "I hope you've learned your lesson," our MC declares, delivering the decisive, final blow. "Get up," he commands calmly, showing genuine respect despite this crushing, humiliating defeat. The crowd erupts as the impossible outcome finally becomes undeniably, spectacularly clear to everyone. "Young Lord won!" Spectators scream, disbelief turning into pure, explosive excitement instantly. "This makes no sense," someone shouts, unable to comprehend this shocking, unprecedented upset victory. "Got my money!" Others wail, mourning their catastrophically wrong, overconfident betting decisions completely. This regressed mercenary has just delivered the most spectacular underdog victory anyone's witnessed. Every assumption about his weakness lies shattered across this chaotic, celebration-filled battlefield now. Our badass MC stands triumphant, having proven every single doubter completely, utterly wrong. This legendary moment will be remembered and retold throughout the entire territory for years. "How could you back down at the smallest setback?" The disguised schemer scolds Cain furiously. "What do you think you're doing? I trusted you." The fake guard confronts Cain, realizing betrayal. "Whatever. I'm done," Cain replies coldly, abandoning him completely in his defeat. "You weak little brat," the guard sneer, revealing their true, manipulative colors entirely. This regressed mercenary watches this betrayal unfold, confirming exactly what he suspected. "Let's get down to business," our MC announces, turning victory into clever opportunity. "Everyone," he calls out, addressing the crowd with a generous, calculated announcement. This man has offered to buy everyone beer and steaks in Cain's stead. "What? Beer and steaks? It's been so long." The crowd erupts joyfully. "Long live young master!" They cheer, completely won over by this clever gesture. "This is what you owe me for losing," he reminds Cain, collecting his winnings. 1,000 gold, and another 2,000 for losing the bet. Our MC calculates precisely. "Even think of running away," he warns, ensuring Cain honors this humiliating debt completely. "Understood," Cain replies, thoroughly defeated and stripped of all remaining pride entirely. This regressed mercenary walks away victorious, having solved his financial crisis brilliantly and decisively. The next day, in our MC's room, plans begin forming for the future. This should be enough to hire a small mercenary band, he calculates, satisfied. Every gold coin collected represents another crucial step toward rebuilding House Perdium's strength. This badass MC's clever scheme has transformed a deadly duel into genuine, lasting prosperity. Nothing about this outcome happened by accident. Every single detail was carefully, meticulously planned in advance. His regressed knowledge continues proving invaluable at every single turn imaginable. It's not a small amount, but it takes a while to make money, our MC realizes. And those bastards won't wait for me. He thinks, urgency driving his planning. If I want to make big money with my business idea, I'll have to hurry. What will you do with all that money, brother? Elena asks curiously, teasing. Do you want some? He deflects playfully, avoiding a direct answer. Not at all. I'm just asking. It's obvious where he'll use that money. His fiancée's birthday is coming up soon, Belinda realizes, connecting the obvious dots excitedly. That's why you did all this, right? To buy her an expensive gift? Wow. So he did all that to leave a good impression on his fiancée. I have a fiancé, our badass MC reacts, genuinely shocked by this stunning, unexpected revelation. Oh, don't act all shy now. We know you're just pretending not to remember. Count Leopold's daughter, Amelia. Remember? Elena reminds our MC teasingly. Amelia Leopold, a noble among nobles, beloved for her kind, humble personality publicly. But hidden behind this facade lurks something far darker and more sinister. She would soon be called the mastermind behind a devastating, calculated rebellion. Duke Delphine and Amelia joined forces with traitors to seal House Perdium's demise. This regressed mercenary already knows exactly what horrors this woman is capable of. When will father return, Belinda? MC asks, curious about the household schedule. His lordship? It sounded like it would take at least another week. This timing presents our MC with a crucial, calculated opportunity to act. Every piece of this dangerous, high-stakes plan is already falling perfectly into place. A week. That should be enough, our MC calculates, already formulating his next move. I'm just going to stop by the Leopold territory for a quick visit. But it's not her birthday yet. Why would you visit her now? To get some money, he admits bluntly, revealing his true, calculated motive. This regressed mercenary's history with Amelia runs deeper than anyone currently realizes. His journey toward Leopold territory begins, carrying dangerous knowledge from his past life. Every step brings him closer to a confrontation years in the making. Lady Amelia, someone gasps upon her arrival, clearly caught off guard. Nothing about this seemingly casual or is accidental. Every single detail has been carefully, meticulously planned in advance. If anyone has to go without shoes in my territory, let it only be me. Provide them with food and a place to stay at once. Amelia commands publicly. Thank you. Grateful villagers respond, witnessing her carefully staged, calculated generosity firsthand. You did well today, my lady. Someone praises her performance behind closed doors. Father has always forced our people to show him undying obedience. Amelia reflects coldly. But the people are bound to support those who help keep them warm. The people are now on your side, my lady. Her advisor confirms approvingly. This is bound to play in your favor when the next successor is chosen. Every act of public kindness serves her calculated, long-term political ambitions completely. This regressed mercenary already knows exactly how dangerous this facade truly is. What happened with your duel against the strongest swordsman of the North? Amelia asks. I apologize. I only lost to avoid drawing too much attention to myself. If I were to win, everything I do for you would be exposed. It is not yet time to reveal your fangs, the schemer explains, justifying his loss. My sword is yours, my lady, he pledges, revealing complete, unwavering loyalty to Amelia. Of course it is, after all I've done for you. Amelia reminds him coldly. You cannot be weak, she demands, ruthless ambition driving every calculated decision she makes. What about the company? Someone asks, shifting focus toward her secret financial operation. You need not worry about the Actium company, she reassures confidently and calmly. All materials House Perdium uses to rebuild are purchased through our company. We are practically collecting all the funds Count Leopold sends to Perdium. We are also recruiting soldiers and knights who have deserted the Perdium territory. Many are skilled from fighting barbarians, so they're excellent assets, Amelia explains proudly. Good, but the company must appear to be an ordinary merchant group. We cannot have it exposed before gathering enough power to— Pardon me. Someone interrupts urgently, delivering unexpected news. Her ladyship is resting. Who gave you permission to enter unannounced? A guard demands. I have news from the gates. Lord Cecil has come to visit. Why would that good-for-nothing come here? Amelia wonders, genuinely confused and suspicious. He said he had something to discuss with you about your company. The messenger explains carefully. In the drawing room, tension builds as our MC finally arrives. Hello, Amelia. Our badass MC greets calmly, radiating dangerous, calculated confidence completely. This regressed mercenary is about to turn her entire world upside down. How rude of you to visit without a word. Have you lost your manners entirely? Amelia scoffs. Your birthday is coming up, isn't it? I came to give you a gift. I got this from the company nearby, and it smells quite nice. I thought I'd buy my flowers from there now. Our MC continues casually, deliberately. What were they called again? The Actium Company, he asks, dropping his bombshell. I'm unsure of what you were trying to say. Amelia responds, visibly guarded. Since you have given me your gift, I shall get going. Farewell, she deflects quickly. Amelia Leopold, sit down, our badass MC shouts, watching her composure crack ever so slightly. This fool could barely even look me in the eye before. Amelia realizes internally, genuinely unsettled by this calculated confrontation unfolding right before her. I'll get straight to the point. I need some money, our MC declares bluntly. Give me 10,000 gold, he demands, shocking Amelia with this outrageous request. How dare you just waltz in here and demand that much from your fiancé? Is this the will of Count Perdium? She demands, genuinely furious now. My father has nothing to do with this. I'm asking myself, he clarifies. Besides, you don't intend to marry me. Our MC states matter-of-factly, calmly. It might be possible to marry whoever you like that guard knight outside. But what if it got out you're secretly amassing forces here in Leopold? This regressed mercenary's blackmail threat lands with devastating, calculated precision. You ought to refrain from saying such things, even as a joke. I'll keep it secret, unless I leave here empty-handed, he warns coldly. Oh, that won't be the case, Amelia replies, voice suddenly chillingly calm. It has been a while. Lord Cecil, a mysterious figure, greets him ominously. This is Bernaf, the man always positioned faithfully at Amelia's side loyally. A man strong enough to challenge the greatest swordsman of the North himself. If I die here, a territorial war could break out, our MC warns calmly. Are you sure you can handle that? He questions, testing her resolve directly. Of course. The young good-for-nothing lord who burst and was killed by my guard. That is what the world will hear, Amelia declares coldly, revealing her true intentions. As you wish, my lady, Bernaf responds, ready to eliminate our MC completely. This regressed mercenary's blackmail attempt has backfired catastrophically, now facing genuine, mortal danger. I'll have to get serious as well, our badass MC declares, resolve hardening instantly. Every calculation he made didn't account for Amelia choosing murder over compliance. Tension explodes as Bernaf's true, deadly intentions finally reveal themselves completely. Our badass MC's earlier calculated blackmail has triggered a genuine, life-threatening confrontation now. Every step Bernaf takes radiates lethal intent, honed through countless brutal battles fought. This regressed mercenary recognizes immediately that diplomacy has failed, replaced by pure violence. The drawing room transforms into a battlefield as steel finally meets steel. Our MC's mind races, calculating every possible advantage against this formidable, skilled opponent. Years of mercenary experience have prepared him for exactly this kind of danger. Amelia watches from a distance, coldly calculating whether her plan will succeed. This confrontation was never meant to be diplomatic. It was always meant to end in blood. Every second that passes brings this deadly duel closer to its violent, inevitable climax that neither combatant can now avoid. An assassin, huh? You made a show of being polite, but then ambush me? Our badass MC calls out this blatant hypocrisy without any hesitation whatsoever. You are terrible hosts, he adds, voice dripping with calculated, cutting sarcasm now. Does House Leopold have no sense of chivalry? MC shouts, mockingly. Pardon me, but you're the one who was being rude first, Lord Cecil. Burnaf counters coldly, twisting the narrative entirely to justify this attack. Not only did you arrive unannounced, but you made her ladyship uncomfortable. Someone like that does not deserve to be treated politely. Burnaf declares finally. This regressed mercenary remains completely unfazed by their desperate, transparent attempts at justification. Every word from Burnaf only confirms exactly what our MC already suspected about this entire elaborate scheme. I heard that Lord Cecil was nothing but a boastful brat with no skill. But he isn't a complete amateur, Burnaf admits, genuinely surprised already. What are you doing, Burnaf? He's just a brat. Amelia demands impatiently, coldly. Hurry up and bring me his head, she commands, voice utterly devoid of mercy. If you really are my sword, she threatens, questioning his loyalty and obedience directly. I will not disappoint you, Burnaf replies. Are you ordering me around? Know your place. MC pushes back, surprisingly defiant. I was simply being kind, but if you refuse... Burnaf continues, voice growing colder. I shall do as you wish. Burnaf finally relents, drawing his weapon completely. This uneasy master-servant dynamic reveals cracks beneath their supposedly unified, calculated front. The battle finally erupts as Burnaf unleashes his renowned, devastating swordsmanship completely. He's fast, spectators gasp, watching this skilled confrontation unfold before them. Our badass MC moves with battle-tested precision, refusing to be overwhelmed instantly. Every exchange proves increasingly intense as both fighters test each other's capabilities. How could someone who was such a spoiled brat match blades with Burnaf? This regressed mercenary's countless battles have prepared him for exactly this kind of danger. Steel clashes repeatedly as neither combatant gains a clear, decisive advantage yet. Every spectator watches in stunned disbelief, witnessing assumptions about our MC crumble instantly. This isn't the easy, one-sided execution anyone expected when this confrontation began. Our badass MC's reputation as a helpless weakling continues, shattering with every single exchange that unfolds before everyone's disbelieving eyes. The fight intensifies as both combatants probe for weaknesses in each other's technique. That move again, MC notices, quickly adapting to our MC's repeated tactics. It won't work twice, he declares confidently, countering with practiced, calculated precision instantly. Our badass MC adjusts his strategy fluidly, refusing to rely on predictable, repeated patterns. This regressed mercenary's combat experience allows him to constantly evolve mid-battle seamlessly. So he's using his mana to resist my attacks. MC realizes genuinely impressed and concerned. Every clash reveals deeper layers of skill neither fighter initially expected from the other. This intense, evenly matched confrontation continues, proving far more dangerous than anticipated by anyone. Neither combatant shows any sign of backing down from this escalating, deadly duel. Both fighters realize simultaneously that this battle will determine everything moving forward. "You are very different from what I heard, Lord Cecil," Burnaf admits, impressed. "I suppose you never truly know someone until you fight them yourself. Your swordsmanship seems to have come from experience rather than formal training. Have you fought barbarians so much that you acquire their techniques?" He wonders. "That might work in the chaos of a battlefield, but not against me. Your bravado will only get you this far," Burnaf warns, still confident. "Just as I thought. He's a difficult opponent," our MC assesses, calculating. "His short, persistent thrusts aiming for my head disrupt my timing." Meanwhile, Burnaf analyses. "In melee, our difference in technique limits me. He's not an opponent I can simply overwhelm," MC realizes, concerned. "But I don't have much time either," our badass MC counters sharply. Suddenly, Burnaf notices something unexpected. A string, our MC's hidden technique revealed. Suddenly, our MC's hidden technique lands, shocking everyone watching this intense confrontation. "What on earth? What?" Burnaf gasped, witnessing something completely unexpected occur instantly. Someone begins, unable to finish processing this shocking development. "Burnaf!" Amelia screams, genuine alarm finally cracking through her calculated composure. Chaos erupts as this supposedly one-sided execution transforms into genuine, mortal danger. "Grah!" Burnaf roars, refusing to accept this humiliating, unexpected setback easily. Realizing the stakes, Burnaf turns serious. "Please leave the room, my lady. I can no longer guarantee your safety if you stay nearby," he warns urgently. "I am done holding back," Burnaf declares, finally revealing his true, devastating full strength. Our badass MC welcomes this escalation eagerly. "That's exactly what I wanted. It's been a while since I've had such an interesting opponent," he admits, genuinely thrilled. This regressed mercenary's true test against Burnaf's full power is about to begin. "How dare Cecil humiliate me like this?" Amelia rages, fury barely contained now. "Who leaked information about the company to him?" she demands furiously. "Someone had to have informed him for him to know so much." Rumors swirl. Our MC defeating orcs, saving his sister, defeating Kane Loges. "Judging by what I knew, I was sure that Spoiled Brat was either lucky, or that was all exaggerated, but maybe..." Doubt creeps into her calculations now. "What are those guard knights I assigned doing?" she wonders, growing increasingly suspicious and worried. Meanwhile, elsewhere, someone unexpected arrives. "It's been a while, my lady. How's Perdium's maid?" Belinda's sudden appearance catches everyone completely off guard instantly. This regressed mercenary's coordinated two-pronged attack is unfolding exactly as brilliantly planned, striking from multiple directions simultaneously. "Oh dear, I didn't think you still kept this disgusting spider hidden," Belinda taunts. Back when the engagement ceremony was underway, she begins recounting damaging secrets. "I recall eavesdropping on a conversation between Count Perdium and Count Leopold. When your siblings tried tormenting you with spiders, you turned it around. You got your revenge by raising your own spiders," Belinda reveals, smirking knowingly. "Perhaps you're trying to overcome that trauma, or simply trying to stand out. Sorry, but it really doesn't suit you, my lady," she adds, condescendingly sharp. "Please do as I say," Belinda demands firmly, revealing her own calculated leverage. This badass maid proves she's every bit as dangerous as her employer. This regressed mercenary's entire household has become a coordinated force of calculated intimidation, striking Amelia from every possible angle imaginable. Back in the drawing room, tension escalates as the air itself feels heavy. That's an enormous amount of mana, MC observes, sensing Bernaf's growing power. An interesting opponent, you say? Bernaf repeats mockingly, clearly unimpressed by that description. That is something a lowly mercenary would say. He sneers, insulting our MC status. How dare you call yourself a noble on par with her ladyship? I'm a noble, though. Our MC counters calmly, refusing to back down. You're the one speaking out of turn. You're nothing but a guard knight. This regressed mercenary's cutting class-based counterattack lands with devastating, calculated precision instantly. You are an insult to nobility. Bernaf screams, rage overtaking his composed exterior completely. This verbal sparring only intensifies the physical violence about to erupt violently between them. The battle reaches new heights of intensity as Bernaf unleashes devastating, relentless attacks. Bastard! Our MC growls, absorbing punishing blows while searching for openings. He really isn't holding back, spectators gasp, watching this brutal exchange unfold. Every strike carries genuine killing intent, no longer restrained by earlier hesitation whatsoever. This regressed mercenary pushes through pain, refusing to let exhaustion compromise his focus. Slow down, will you? Our badass MC taunts, maintaining composure despite mounting pressure. This calculated provocation reveals nerves of steel beneath his increasingly desperate circumstances. Every exchange tests the absolute limits of both fighters' skill and endurance. The battle has evolved into a genuine test of survival and willpower. Neither combatant shows any willingness to retreat from this escalating, dangerous confrontation unfolding rapidly before everyone watching nearby. That attack just now will be your last, Bernaf threatens, escalating his lethal assault. Our MC narrowly evades. Bernaf internally realizing. He turned his shoulder, anticipating my strike. Bernaf recognizes MC's tactical brilliance, forcing constant strategic adaptation mid-battle. I cannot let my guard down at all. Our MC calculates, staying razor-focused. Every movement from Bernaf carries calculated precision honed through countless real battles fought. This is the difference between me and someone who wields the sword for fun. Bernaf's arrogant declaration cuts deep, though our MC refuses to show weakness. This badass MC's determination only intensifies against increasingly overwhelming odds and pressure. The gap between raw talent and genuine, battle-tested mastery becomes painfully clear. Every second brings this desperate confrontation closer to its inevitable, decisive conclusion that neither fighter can predict. Just as I thought. This is fun, our badass MC admits, genuinely enjoying this challenge. Internally, he analyzes. Bernaf has the upper hand in speed and close-range jabs. He's able to block all of my physical counterattacks completely. Our MC realizes grimly. I have no chance of winning against this man's style of fighting. Not with the amount of mana I have now, he calculates, genuinely worried. Although that is the only thing I can rely on, he considers desperately. What a shame. I suppose I'll have to take him down now. MC prepares his finishing blow, confident in his overwhelming, decisive advantage. There's something you don't know about, our MC declares, revealing his hidden trump card. And that is my mana technique. He continues power building dramatically around him instantly. Third core, he announces, unleashing his forbidden, devastating technique completely and finally, releasing everything he's held back. Raw, Overwhelming power erupts as our MC's forbidden technique finally activates completely. The entire room trembles under this sudden, terrifying surge of mana. Lord Cecil, Burnaf whispers, witnessing this incredible transformation unfold before them. Burnaf freezes momentarily, genuinely shocked by this unexpected, devastating escalation in power. How did he suddenly amplify his mana mid-battle? Burnaf demands, disbelief overtaking his confidence. This regressed mercenary's hidden trump card completely shatters Burnaf's carefully calculated advantage instantly. Every assumption about this fight's outcome crumbles as the tide finally turns. This badass MC's true strength finally reveals itself in this desperate, crucial moment. The battle's momentum shifts decisively, leaving Burnaf scrambling to comprehend this sudden reversal. Years of mercenary experience and forbidden technique combine into one devastating, unstoppable force that nobody anticipated facing. 10,000 gold, or whatever you wanted. Take it and leave. Amelia finally concedes, defeated. What a pain, MC mutters, accepting this humiliating outcome with visible reluctance. You should have handed it over when I asked nicely. Our badass MC states calmly. Goodness, isn't this a bit much for a lover's spat, young master? Belinda teases playfully. We just had a small disagreement, that's all. Our MC replies, deadpan humor evident. But I have some unfortunate news for you. Amelia, he continues, voice ominous. This regressed mercenary refuses to let her betrayal go without consequences and punishment. It's 20,000 gold now, he declares, doubling his original demand entirely and decisively. Amelia's assassination attempt has cost her double, proving crime never truly pays here. This badass MC's calculated victory leaves everyone thoroughly humbled and financially devastated, exactly as he intended. I apologize, my lady. He was much stronger than I'd expected. It's my fault for failing to gather more information earlier, Burnaf admits, humbled. He was able to use as much mana as an upper-level knight. Cecil has changed. Amelia realizes, genuinely disturbed by this transformation. Shall we report this to Duke Delphine? Burnaf suggests, considering their limited options. Watch your mouth. Don't you understand how powerful the Duke really is? If news of what happened today gets out, we'll be cut down immediately. The reason I joined forces with Duke Delphine without my father's knowledge is because he promised to fund my succession if I helped ruin Perdium. As soon as this news gets out, my siblings will kill me. Amelia confesses desperately. This regressed mercenary has just uncovered a conspiracy far deeper than anyone expected. If he knows about the Actium Company, he may find out about my secret pact. Our MC must die, no matter what it takes. Amelia declares, utterly desperate. Understood. What was his physical condition like? Amelia asks, calculating carefully. He has small injuries, and I managed a deep gash on his shoulder. Since he used up a lot of mana, recovery will take time, Burnaf explains. However, he continues, if we cannot leave evidence, then you cannot use Leopold's knights. But that is what the people we have been training are for. The Wildcats? Burnaf asks, recognizing this secret, elite killing force immediately. The most elite order of war orphans and those without status or names. Send them here, pick a dozen most talented at wielding mana. That gorge is the only path linking Perdium and Leopold territories. It's the perfect place for an ambush, rarely visited and remote. Amelia plans. I'll get them ready, Burnaf confirms, mobilizing this deadly assassination squad instantly. Are you sure you're all right, young master? Fergus asks, genuinely worried. Don't worry, Fergus. I'm fine, our MC reassures, despite obvious lingering exhaustion. The wound isn't very deep. I'm doing all right considering how I overexerted myself. The 20,000 gold I got from Amelia is more than enough to rebuild. It practically saved us years' time, our badass MC calculates, satisfied with results. It would have been great to kill Amelia too, but that risks war. I can't let my grudge put Perdium in danger. This regressed mercenary reasons carefully. We're busy enough fighting barbarians in the north, too risky to retreat. Amelia will struggle making her next move simply because I know her secret. I'll use you as much as I can this time. He planned strategically, already anticipating her next desperate countermove. Everything turned out the way you wanted, right? Belinda asks, genuinely curious. You told me to take down the guard knights if I heard battle sounds, and that I should take Lady Amelia hostage once she emerges, Belinda recalls. I ordered old man Fergus to do that, though. Our MC admits, confused. Suddenly, alarming pain strikes. Young master? Fergus cries out, watching him collapse. This must be the aftershock of releasing the third mana core, he realizes grimly. It's not as bad as last time, but I can't have this happen constantly. I need to hurry up and find a way to increase my mana flow. Belinda, our MC calls out, recognizing her approaching presence with genuine relief. Your flow is all tangled up, she observes, immediately diagnosing his hidden problem. This regressed mercenary's body still struggles to contain his true, forbidden power completely. My bound-up mana flow has unraveled a little, our MC realizes, genuinely amazed. Only someone well-versed in mana could do this. Belinda, he thinks, suspicious. I heard my mother recruited her, so I knew she wasn't ordinary. She's even more skilled than a knight, yet holds no powerful role here. We're just getting started after all, young master, Belinda reveals mysteriously. I trust you, so I will help you with whatever you do. So please tell me why you went to Lady Amelia for so much money. I needed money, and the only person I knew with money was Amelia. You broke off your engagement and everything for that. Fergus exclaims, shocked. What if Count Leopold hears about this? It's all right. Amelia can't report this. You trust me, right? Our badass MC asks calmly, radiating quiet, unwavering confidence throughout this entire exchange. Won't you tell us what you'll use this money for? Fergus asks curiously. Since we walked into danger for your sake, Belinda adds, deserving explanation. The monster forest, our MC reveals, dropping this shocking bombshell. I'm going to reclaim the monster forest. You can't, young master. Fergus protests. Every count since her great-grandfather has tried, but he warns urgently. Fergus, what about the thing I requested before entering the castle? The person you're searching for was where you said, but are you sure you want him? He was rather. Fergus trails off. As long as he's alive, it's fine. We'll head there. Our MC decides. We have to go back to Perdium. Where are you going with those wounds? Belinda, will Amelia let us leave after this? She would try to kill me to keep her secret safe, he explains. I'm a good fighter, and Sir Fergus is a knight. That's very reassuring, but that's not your responsibility. You're a different kind of fighter. I need a frontliner, our MC explains, revealing his true recruitment intentions. And that's who we're about to meet, he announces, leading them toward danger. Arriving somewhere remote, doubts surface. This place, are you sure it's not abandoned? They finally locate their target, though skepticism immediately follows. Are you sure this is him? He looks more like a dying invalid than a frontliner. Belinda whispers, doubtful. The ragged, mysterious figure dismisses them coldly. You must be a bored nobleman. Leave. His true identity emerges. The former Ratatosk mercenary group captain, Jillian, MC recognizes, shocked. Our MC steps forward, revealing genuine excitement. I've been dying to meet you. This regressed mercenary has finally found someone crucial from his previous, legendary life. Someone whose incredible skills could change absolutely everything moving forward.